Hello and good morning, everyone. So, today I'm going to be playing some Magic. We have drafts that I'm looking at, I've been looking at doing, and I've been saving up quite a bit of coins to be able to do it. So, yeah, it'll be fun, it'll be good. Sorry, the MTGA assistant, the MTG assistant, TGA assistant, I was right, two A's, was just loading up for the first time in a hot minute. So, whoopsies. But yeah, doing drafts, so doing deck building. It'll be fun. I made announcements both on Twitter and Blue Sky this morning, not with the specific time that I was going live, but that I was going to be going live at some point this morning. So I apologize for no clarity there, but it happens sometimes. Schedules can be a little unpredictable. But we're here now, so what else? Oh, I post all announcements on Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm not super active on social media anyway. Otherwise, I'm not the best with social media stuff because I suck at social media stuff. Uh, it's just because I feel awkward doing everything. So it's my own problem to deal with. I'll get better at it, but in the meantime, following for at least the announcements helps. I also have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel houses all my VODs, so if ever want to catch up on things, want to see the wide variety of games I play, things like that, or want to show me to your friends, uh, YouTube is the best place to do that. Uh, Sorry, I just saw a different live notification pop up that wasn't for me, and I got a little distracted. But yeah, share your support on YouTube when you can. Come hang out live when you can. Come hang out live gives you access to me and my friends when I'm with friends. In real time, background music, and other interactive bits. I know for Magic you can do deck lists and win rates and stuff like that. So yeah, come hang out when you can. Um, that is it for my announcements. I don't have any other announcements, so I will get music going for those of you who are live and back in Magic. All right, everyone. Here, I'm back. Adjusting. So, we are doing drafts. We have specifically this that I was looking to mix up draft features, mix together cards from many different sets in every pack. Uh, sorry. Up in my lap, you have to come up the normal way from the side. Okay. Apologies. Cat at my feet. Okay. But yeah, it's, I mean, normal draft rules, but with packs that could have quite literally anything. So buckle up, because we have no idea what kind of archetypes we're going to be seeing. We have no idea what era of cards we're going to be seeing. We don't even know if there's going to include alchemy stuff in this list. But currently, it's just a waiting game. Filled half of our table. We're getting there. Two more seats. Okay. And the tracker should keep track of the cards I'm drafting as well, because it updates pretty quickly. So, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the cat because I heard noises from behind. She is definitely places where she should not. My line of sight. Okay. Flying toxic. Yeah. It appeared, so I'll grab it. At least no one else will have it. That gives me black mana that I'm looking to work with. Yeah. Everyone like trying to read as fast as they can. Because there's no warning. Like this is from Phyrexia, the newest Phyrexia set. But like Zealous Conscripts is from one of the earlier Innistrad. Or an Oculus. Grizzly Ritual. Stifling. Okay, the next end step. I know Abhorrent Oculus is a really, really good card, though. So if it comes back around, I might grab it to just move my arm. That's my headphones. Oh, Vraska's Fall. That does more poison stuff. Sorry, not the draft. The cat. Joiner choose one, discard a card, draw a card, create. I can have up to 7 of these guys, but I don't. I'll come across another one. And I guess I play Rakdos. Was not my intent, but I had to have no intent going into this. I have 2 stuff that deal with poison counters. I should probably keep an eye out for more stuff that does. Or potentially proliferates. Proliferates could be. That whenever you gain life each life, I'm not gaining a ton. Dies, dry. The battlefield tapped. Draw a card if you do draw a card. Rakdos land. You know, sometimes that's what we work with. I mean, coming across another Guildgate or other dual land in any form, too free. But they're Guildgates, so they're commons. Pull the invasion. Do leather arm, but I don't really have stuff that like or but discarding and amassing is. Oh, I should look at the blue cards for proliferate. Oh, I should also turn on game audio. Not that there's a ton in this. I have enough to technically do this draft 3 times today, but drafts take forever to get through, so we will see where I end up time wise, because I want to do stuff around the house today too. Ooh, excuse me. Cornered Crook when it enters, sacrifice an artifact when you do damage. For 3 life link. There's a lot of these effects. They're cheap. The when this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its own control. The target non-basic lands. Worry about that. Actually, I might need to worry about that on the other end. Gain draw card. Yes, A barricade? Give me another creature. I think I want that. This is only pack one. Pull two other pack cycles to do this with. That. Kind of inflict damage at people and make something slightly weaker. A recurring creature is not bad at the end of the day. Two and then 4 mana to get him out of my graveyard. Not bad. It has toxic. I could go Gen Toxic. Because there's not going to be a ton of toxic in red. So looking among green cards. Possible. Gives me access to a couple more. Gives me access to more stuff. At the end of the day, more stuff isn't bad. Well, that's 4 colors. That's a bit too far. Toxic. Morbid. Morbid. Dealt damage, get token. Lands that are helpful. I go with that. Okay. Triumph of Annex. Nope. Create an access risk toughness among creatures you control. I'm not sure. I mean, not great. Our creature get mass turn. Flying. Attack tactic. I'll do that one. 3 damage to target. Death touch. Death touch is always nice. Duress is always nice. There's a Joda. Why is there a Joda? Jungle Hollow? Yeah. Veil of Summer. Blue. Outlaw. Draw a card. Double creep. Another Jungle Hollow. I'll go that way. Or fire breathing for 2 mana. Some of these packs just hurt. Oh. still showing my Nars. That's weird. Inside Out. Graveyard, fight spell, block condition creature. Inside Out. Because why not? There's 6 trample isn't bad. Actually, I want the motor. The mech cycle. It's a little bit cheaper. I mean, it has haste. Untap mount or. Ooh, this is not the thing I thought it was. The cast on the second main phase. I mean, now I have stuff with like a toughness I care about. Especially for the bushmeat. Sacrifice another in life equal sacrifice creature's toughness draw card. Also, it's very sad. I only have 2 of this. Of this that give poison counters. I have nothing else. Touch amount. This cares about. Pull that out. The stompy stuff. This creature gains flying until active. If I control a creature with flying. A creature can't block this. Bad. Okay. Callan. I don't want to grab Callan. Target creature that was dealt damage this turn for 4 mana might be helpful. Not rolling dice. Roll. Try to. Being able to just blow stuff up is. -4 up to that. Yeah. Where x is 1 plus the number of basic. I'll have up to 3. Life, basically. Cycling. White man. It's so sad seeing some really cool blue cards go by. But unless I'm forced to pull a blue card, I really don't want to at the moment to give myself more stuff to do. Oh, yep. Spectacle, if an opponent has lost life, let's try and cast it for 2. Return up to 2 target creature cards from graveyard to hand. Huge. Especially if I'm sacrificing them to stuff. Plummet. Ichor Drinker. Oh, another card that just returns itself. I have 2 cards that just return themselves. A card that can return other things. And sack outlets. Am I secretly going for siphoning out? Poison counters. Beta sack. I don't know if I investigate enough, but I could. Casting spells on not your turn. I'll pull the scry. I don't think I have enough investigate to do this, which means I'm going to pull the poison out of my deck again. A mine worker. House Viper. Right, no, actually pull that now. Draw 2 cards and plot. Where is it? Where? Siphoner. Nebraska's. I'll probably pull the Spire Mech Cycle out, which sucks. I will pull the. Actually, no, that's a big toughness to care about. I think I pull that. Pull that. If my green stuff didn't have such a good um toughness to work with, it wouldn't be this much of a problem trying to figure this out. But I have 2 sack outlets in the deck. Good stuff to stack. Oh, whenever I use an exhaust ability, where's the other mount? Whenever attacks Vassal, it gets +0/+3 until end of turn. Okay. Might pull that back in just because this can get counters on it. If I have this guy out, I can animate this, put 1/1 counter on it, But otherwise, I can just crew it well. But I mean that if I can get the exhaust off while this is out, it works. But I think it's good to try to hold a combo of just 3 cards together. And for all of my thing in the deck, 18. Just worried about this not to the bone. Sacrifice a land. I might sack the land, but ultimately it'll end up being I discard a card. Oh, target veal be artifact creature. I can just maybe I put those back in. I just don't know what I'm doing with this deck, so I'm just gonna add more land to it. Hope for the best. I mean, I'm running 55 cards instead of 40. But if my synergies were so all over the place, I can only hope that others are as well. Me and my 3 non-basic lands. I can actually keep this hand. I can cast the Toxic Abomination turn 2. I'll lose 2 life, but the 3/2 turn 2. We're gonna use that for mana though. Naya. Oh. Huh. Okay. Did not expect that to be that way, but you know. I may have paid 2 life for nothing. Fine. Everything's fine. I do 3 to leave a green open for the Arbor Armament. Oh, I don't want to do that because that barely kills it. There we go. Got there. Annoying. You don't have anything big. Because the 3/3 can't. Now that's a 4/4. I don't have blue to put that in here, which sucks. +2 Stone King Haze. Sorry, I'm debating. I keep looking at their graveyard because of Macabre Mockery. Okay, I see how it is. I didn't realize Snarecaster was a 1/4. For some reason, I thought it was a 1/1 when I was. And it was my only source of red mana. Quite literally no point. I can just keep doing this. Sucks to suck. Sorry, that was really mean. I was just a little bitter that they blew up my only source of red mana. But hey, I won my first match. Good way to start. And I think it is because I mean, I have a creature heavy deck now. It wasn't starting that way, but now it is with 17 creatures plus an artifact that I can animate to a creature because it's a vehicle. Yeah. Did I just make Jund stompy shit? I did. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents that may lead you to trying a new strategy. Some of the best decks don't go over the card limit. The Banehound is going to be annoying until I can get rid of it. Can't be blocked except by Spirit. Okay, that's annoying. Don't have green mana to throw the aggressive urge. Because ultimately that's the goal. Okay. Rude as hell. Back it. That doesn't trigger. That will. Not good enough to cast right now. If I could have got them to block cast the Burn Bright, would better. But that and this one of those has flashback, and the other is just something I haven't cast. I have to make the treasure here. And hope that I don't need to use it on the... I mean, I don't need friend, right? But I could save it for the scavenger. Creature you control tap target mills where X is this creature's toughness. Oh. Are they trying to mill me? That was not how I expected this game to go. Sorry, I need to tap my mana in a very specific way. Extra. I get milled, which sucks. And I have a blocker. So, well, actually, I have a bigger attacker. I'm gaining the impression that I need to kill them before they mill me. Okay. We're just gonna make all my stuff 1/1. I literally needed one that was bigger than a 1/1. Gain a bunch of life afterwards. Because I was getting low on life. They don't want to kill the Sanatorium Skeleton. If they mill me enough, I actually do get another creature I can just bring back. What have they hit? Hit my highway robbery. Oh, it's just the new ability. So, 7 across both of them. They still don't have enough devotion. This transmuter is... the devotion 4. Okay. Look at that. I almost have back to full health. And kill spell. Nope. Even worse. It's just stuck there. Grixis can does control very well. There he is. Joke's on you. You've helped me. It's not bad. I mean, just now, halfway through my library. Holy. Oh. Because I need to attack with all three to force them to block the 5/4, meaning they still take 3 damage. Because they tap their transmuter. I did it. He needed how many cards? He can animate on cards in graveyard as well. Look at that. Who wins? On my pile of garbage. Go. Veteran Brawler. I've learned that you can only keep one title, which kind of sucks. All the other titles I've been like earning don't matter. I got the one for Black, which is the ambition, and it's gonna be awesome. I don't know. I don't like a lot of the other titles. I think that's more of what it is. Life Creed Duo. Look at that. I have my... deck strangely looks like it's a werewolf deck at the moment. And if you're not aware, I am the biggest werewolf hater. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna swing in at the life like tag. Creature attack may tap a not without some adds power to the... Okay. It is a biggin. Yeah. No, that's about right. Oh, that was dumb. An even bigger one. So power 2 less than life and you gain a life. Through less gain death, touch, and lifelink. No. I do have supernatural stamina, though. Meaning I can block the Baleful Eidolon. I might have to get this vampire out. Oh, they made a Mardu land out of it. Okay. What do I need? Blocker. Blocks there. That's +2 plus. Oh, only makes it a 3! I can't do math. Oh. Damn. I think I lose. They have the lifelink will kill me. Couldn't take anything out with me. Yeah. I was like, the fact that everything is doing like the same amount of damage means it's really not great to like block anything. I failed to do the math with the Wisp Drinkerish block. And I should have kept my flyer, but can't be blocked by flying back instead of trying to swing. But, I mean, they also had a deck that if I just sat back and tried to let them do their thing, it was going to end worse for me. Why am I getting the expensive hands? Mulligan. 6. Land. Gain life off a land. And color fix. Open fire. Blow that guy up. Guys, curve 1/1 your token. Okay. Because this gives me drag to the bottom for the messenger. Gives minus. Oh, to everything. That was silly. Meaning I need to. Oh, I guess mass also gets around indestructible anyway, so. Now I use the Syndicate Messenger though with my Macabre Mockery. We'll try to blow that up. Go this for the mana. And then Genius Car. Igneous Car. Her. Yeah, just making everything with flying is so nice. This. Syndicate Messenger. Gives me 6, and when I sack that, I get a blocker still. Five life back to put me at 10. Which gets around the fact that I have to eat all this flying damage. 3, 4, 5. I mean, it cuts half my exile. That's rude as hell. Uh, give mana. Yep. Oh. Yeah, no, flying does flying shit. Wow, I never would thought to just grab everything that has the word flying on it. And I mean, I did grab things knowing that flying exists, because I have a couple of reachers, I have a couple other things that deal with stuff. Holy crap, it's already been an hour. So that being said, I've drafted an entire deck and played 4 games. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's already at an hour. I do want to do this draft again, depending on how long it takes me to get out of this cycle. I mean, hey, I'll take 2 wins, 3 losses for kind of a garbage junk deck. It's not super synergistic. Hands are... You know, black mana, but the only reason I kept this hand was because I like the black cards that are in it. Ah! And yeah, to just not flip. Excuse me. I don't like a 4/4 with Menace. Just because I don't have two creatures out. Oh. Why would you do that? Oh, because if they fought, it would have killed. I get it. I get it now. Six. Holy crap. Nah. I'll just accept the loss, because what do you mean you have enough to just spam fight spells to just wipe out my board? Anyway, I got 2 packs and gems for making it 2 wins. Cons of Tarkir. Rumor, Bitter Revelation, Swiftwater, Fully Loxodon has Morph. Exile, Creature Grind until this. Ooh, I got an Alter the Brood. Oh, excuse me. 8 Hook Angler, Obsessed Astronomer, Frequency of Night, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. The Glorious Resurrector. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile instead. At the beginning of your upkeep, put all creature cards exiled with Kisa onto the battlefield under your control. They gain Decayed. I do want to do this again, because this was actually kind of fun. Seeing all the cards from all different sets all in the same pack is really cool. And, I mean, playing this, I did get a pack that gave me an Alter of the Brood, so yeah. Yeah. Alter of the Brood is going in my mono blue Mindskinner deck. Because Alter of the Brood pretty much goes into every mill deck. Ever. Colorless that just cares about creatures entering the battlefield to mill cards. Yeah. Ooh, I could put it in winter. Would I want to put it in winter? I mean, I guess if I want to add mill to what winter does, I could. I think I do. I think just restricting hand size so abysmally is its own reward. And I have to mill myself. Unless Alter of the Brood allows me to mill. I love how quick so many people ready up right away. Then it's the last few. Okay. What are we working with? Mind Splice. Underworld Dreams. Yeah. Draw a card and lose. If I can get some red cards that adjust how much damage is done whenever it's non-combat damage, this will be fantastic. Monocolored creature. Counter spell. Last one. think just the negate. Wild. Well. Best. What's up? How are you doing? Hi, Kosho. Okay, but Winter, Valgavoth, Lord of Pain, Baron, all in one pot. That would be a nightmare, Aaron. I'm doing well, Kosho. Doing some drafty drafts. And bottle. That would be a nightmare pod. Absolutely nightmare pod. I think only Baron is the only one who's not technically legal, but Baron is fantastic as a commander. I want the land. Do I want the land? Energy! Aaron, energy! There's energy cards in black. I found them. Or I found one. Clarify. So they do exist. And it looked like it was I mean, the plane is now called Avishkar, but it was formerly known as Kaladesh, and I think that's the set, the name of the set it's under. Counter. Uh, yeah, bad. Trying to see what happens if I restrict myself to 2 colors. Actually, don't add a third one. So I think it's just, gonna be Dimir control. So Millbits, Pain for drawing, counter spells, all the things that hurt in just the 2 colors. Life and you gain alive. Clear up the body. Cards that are not in my colors. That is my only fear, running 2 colors. How many times am I gonna have to pick a card because it doesn't match? Promise. I do enjoy drafts. I have put myself in a bad situation. It is my own fault. I am aware it's my own fault. But let me confirm the card. Oh. Training ground. Control cost. Anna. Spells this card night. Link. Menace. Self-mill. Or surveil. I think training grounds. Steelport Cutthroat. Oh, that one gave a cool sound effect. Yeah, and so if you gain 3 or more life, card from graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And that can come back on its own. It's gonna be good. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies. Okay. Gain life, each opponent loses a life. Yes. That means whenever Zulaport triggers, they lose 2 and I gain 1. Rather than they just lose 1 and I gain 1. Gonna sap my opponent's life. Call me a mosquito. I'm just sucking their blood out. Ooh, I'm having connection. I'm just watching the flame effect slowly become framier and framier. My computer doing okay? No, my computer's doing fine. It's not even too hot or anything. Uh I'll take it. So silly. But if I can pull it off with the 10 that cost, I kind of deserve to get it to go off. Wait, the screen. Aaron, I think you would enjoy drafts. Being told, these are the cards you have to pick. Make a deck out of them. Very fun. It just takes a lot more packs to get to Commander. Draw a card, you get energy. More energy. Fail to draw 2 damage. Do I have zombies in the deck? Zombie 1. Nope. Then the big crab. Or a kicked spell, meaning I can use it to cast. What's his face? This one. They saw all their spells and counter all abilities. I think I want Deadweight. Deadweight's a bit more controlly. The amount of life I've gained this turn. I have a handful of ways to gain life. Dealt damage this turn, exploit. Though I could use exploit to get some of the more triggers off of Laporte though, so I shouldn't write it off. The exploit cards. There's actually a lot of exploit zombie synergies in this draft that I just kind of didn't touch, despite it being Dimir. Dive. I'll take a special land. Buy Master's Vault. Enter tapped unless you pump, add X, tap target creature. X times X is the number of creatures that died this turn. Target player mills. Cost of one of my cards. Excuse me. Started itching. 5% to my vault. Thoughtbound Phantasm. Whenever you surveil, put one count. So it didn't have Defender. Okay. Can't be blocked as long as you're on 2 cards. Surveil. A graveyard. Life equal to its mana value. See, kickers as a cast. The reanimate doesn't work on that, but the other things it does. Try X for X number of creatures in my party. Enters or dies proliferate. I could get counters on things. Of the cards to cut, that's one of them. 5/5 with trample is not great, especially not for 6 mana. It's a thrall, it's not even a zombie, which sucks. Repository Scab, help. Data analysts, I think, have enough stuff that allows me to draw. That should be okay. Should be. There we go. Okay. Deck 2 is made, or almost made. Okay. Exile a card from opponent's graveyard will be helpful. Counter spell only costs less if it targets a creature. Unblockable. This is good for the fact that I'm trying to mill. Fortress Crab doesn't need to be. Investigate helps me draw cards. Befuddle lessens toughness, lessens power, draws a card. Start a card to mill someone else 3. Return my stuff. Return my stuff. Life sap, life sap. Just surveil help, surveil help. Mana filtering, which I don't really need. Steelport Cutthroat. Novice Occultist, Big Recycler. Cast an instant or sorcerer spell or kicked spell. Sacrifice. Death. Counter. 2. I don't think I need a Universal Solvent because it's so expensive to have the second effect trigger, but I'll hold on to it. Thirsting Shade, I can Bob. Reanimate's crucial. Nightmare's Thirst is crucial. Or actually, Nightmare's Thirst might not be as powerful as I think. You gain 1 life. Target creature gets -X, where X is the amount of life I've gained. Most things, it's only going to be 1 or 2. So I can pull that. Do I have zombies? I have 2 zombies. But 17 creatures total. Meaning if I exile some stuff, I can make zombies. Do I have activate abilities on creatures? Cyclers just activated tap. Cost man. That only costs 1. Less than, well, it doesn't reduce to less than 1. That's straight up the only, okay. This cares about me surveilling. Surveil. This is an ETB surveil. Okay. I'll add 2 more lands, 1 of each color. Gives me 19 land. That sounds right for the size deck I'm running. So I drop a blue man to make sure I have the negate up. Yeah, I don't want to give them a ton of mess. And one more black. More black, and they're gonna just be hurting on everything. 3 colors minimum. Okay, this is a case where I just want to see how that plays. Black mana. Nope. Do the surveil then. I want to wait on the surveil, but so Seer of last tomorrow be kind of a fight you. Draw a card. There we go. Get rid of the land. That. Do I have kill spells in this deck? Not really. That hurts. Yeah. I mean, I'll let their Jeskai Elder kind of hit me as much as they want it to. For Biggin. Tacklings. Sure, I could reanimate. No blocks. That I will counter. Which sucks, because it means I can't do Year of the Last tomorrow. Do they have a counter on top of that? Okay. May, and they did. We both have less than 30. think I can do this. Okay. That's all you're doing. This. Sorry, there was a bug on my. Kill you 3, and then gonna drag recycler the blue. As they saw what I was doing. That's why I didn't do it first, though. And nothing has anything on it. $16 cards still left in their library. I don't think I got it. I could do 9 damage to them, but the only thing that stopped the Dreadmaw from attacking was the Death Toucher, plus I had something with 4 tough. Meaning Dreadnought wasn't gonna get through. I was just gonna kill it in the process. Ooh, Kubi. So, I will say that after I finish up this draft, I will be wrapping up the with Thirsting Shade. This hand, all my cheetah. The Drag Recycler Novice Occultist actually causes a weird little loop. But I need that out of the way. Bye. Basically, I gain a life, they lose a life, but at the same time, I draw a card and I lose a life. So I net 0 life. But they take all of the pain for my card draw. If I had the Voldaire and Epicure out, I could just keep throwing Thirsting Shade as long as I had enough mana to buff it higher than the power of whatever I'm dealing with. Ooh, Kimi. Yep. I need the Recycler. For a warrior. Oh, okay. So that is the problem they're going to start seeing, is I can just save my mana for my third. That being said, I don't have enough to survive the Pegasus. They've really found, like, everything, huh? That, that, that. Okay, you can take your turn now. Stop making the things that are already hard to kill harder to kill. Doesn't save me. Damn. Again, smited by flyers. I'm noticing a pattern here. I don't know if you guys are, but I definitely am. Flying may or may not be a good powerful ability. Does this sometimes. Ah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Only 2 blue mana, but the Thoughtbound Phantasm. Trying to surveil 3 times, which I have a surveil 2. Oh no, surveil 2 means if I see 2 cards. Why does that have first strike on their turn? That's rude. Well, I didn't want to block it anyway. Anyway. Sick. What sucks is that the first strike still wins. I just now have a zombie to be like, I also have menace. Does not incentivize that. Oh, because I get treasure out of it. Okay. Okay. Well, I have 13 life, so my land comes in untapped. I'm worried that they're gonna move the thing to the supply caravan. Okay. Sure, why not? Want to lose my Phantasm though. Oh. Oh. Much more effective stuff by actually playing the cards in my hand. Because it requires me to tap my guy. Yes. Which just means he can't attack this. Sad that that's what my criteria is. Crazy. So mad because I've wanted to play this for so long. Yeah. And concede because I can't do anything if they just blow up enough of my stuff and I don't draw my stuff. That was not a great showing for my decks. Cat remap. Not bad. Greater Sandworm, Power of the Broken Land, Seal of the Godfarer, Ruthless Sniper. Ooh. Akmet Sentinels, Solitary Camel, Heal to Authority, and New Perspectives. Draw 3 cards as long as you have 7 or more cards in your hand. Hero rather than pay cycling costs. The gears are turning. And it might cost a lot of cards that are in this pool. But I might build my zombie that live as a deck for Brawl. But that is all of the drafting I'm doing today. Drafts a little under 2 hours because the second draft was kind of not the best, admittedly. It happens. But thank y'all for hanging out. It's been fun. Why do I have an app? Oh, okay. What was I doing? Oh, I was swapping music. Doing my end. So, keep an eye on the socials for all of the announcements about what I'm going next, what I'm going live with, if I have people joining me or not. That is back where y'all have it. There it goes. So, yeah, thank y'all for watching. Fun. Should be back later on tonight with what I don't know. You'll get some answers in a bit. Yeah, see y'all later. Bye bye.